Okay, I'm Mr. West, Rossett's most stylish, and today I'm talking about question 3 from the January 2011 paper. Explain why the Nazis promoted membership of the BDM, the League of German Maidens. Now then, it's a 12-mark response, so we need to try and get in 3 factors, little short conclusion. But what we also really need to do is show the explicit link between the different factors. So I've identified 3 factors here. 3 factors. First of all, to the Volksgemeinschaft, to create a people's community with every German a member. Clearly the BDM was part of that. I've also Nazi ideology, to prepare women for the future roles as homemakers, free cares and that. And then birth rate, and obviously to prevent another November 1918. And then to challenge the more conservative forms of authority, rebelliousness. So they're my 3. But what I've realised as I'm applying it is that I can actually put a couple of links in there. Okay, so that then lets me to decide how, because I've planned it, I've worked out how they link together explicitly in my plan. I know then how to write my answer. So I'm going to start with either the red or the green response here. Okay. So we'll start with the green. To act as a challenge to more conservative forms of authority. The rebellious nature of the Hitler Youth would drag children away from the influence of the parents, it should say there, that's parents, and allow them to be indoctrinated by the Nazis. Okay, clearly that was the case. Joining the Hitler Youth, the BDM, was a rebellious thing to do. Your parents had no influence while you were there, so it was a way of being Nazified. And that links to the next one, because the Nazis won't be able to ensure that they control the young without taking them away from traditional influences. Their indoctrination wouldn't be successful without it. So that links to the indoctrination, because without being able to take them away, the indoctrination wouldn't be successful. Then I'm on to my indoctrination paragraph, where I talk about preparing women for their future roles as homemakers and mothers. Kinderkirche. I need to learn to be loyal, submissive and physically fit in order to breed the next generation of Nazis. The Nazis needed to increase the birth rate for their 1,000-year Reich, and obviously on the home front Hitler saw women as important to prevent another November 1918. And that links to my next point about the Volksgemeinschaft. The Nazis had to create a women's ideological place within the Volksgemeinschaft. And if they didn't do that, they wouldn't have felt part of it. The Volksgemeinschaft was created by the Nazis to create this people's community with every German a member, and obviously that wasn't just men, that was women. Hitler said that women actually arguably had a more important role to play as homemakers. Yes, the men were going to be political soldiers, but they had to be prepared for that role. Alright, so you can see there I've got my 3 answers, but then I've got these explicit links that I've actually put into my plan, and I would plan it like that when I'm writing a 12-mark answer. Okay, 3 different reasons, maybe a little bit of a conclusion is always a good way as well for drawing ideas together, if need be. But I think it's a stronger answer, the one that puts the links explicitly in between the paragraphs. Okay.